everybody? Welcome back to the Osketch World Cup 2023. I am Cypher, going to be joined by Dolan for this beautiful match that we have coming up. It is going to be Germany versus Indonesia. Two Goliaths in the losers bracket, by the way. What do you think about this, Donald?
Yeah, kind of crazy to see these teams vying for a spot in top 12. So one of these teams going out in top 16 is kind of wild, but Indonesia, coming off that round of 32 loss to the Netherlands, have been running the gauntlet ever since, and have now run into their first real challenge, I would say, in the losers bracket in Germany here.
Yeah,
coming in just 2 seeds behind them.
It's a hard challenge, that's the big thing about it. It's like, you see this match and you think, oh, it should be winner's bracket, right? No, it's loser's bracket. One of these two teams is going to be out of the tournament in just about 1 hour, approximately, at most. So, not looking that great for the future. One of these two teams looking pretty great for one of them, though. And hopefully, all teams will have a great match in this one. Hoping for the best. Nokoroi rolling a bit low with the 16. Not starting things off great, but Korneko, he's feeling pretty good after that. 73.
Taking a look at the bracket, the winner will be facing, I believe, the loser of Chile-Philippines.
That's gonna be.
I believe.
If that's true, then that's also not that great of a match going into next week for either of these teams.
It is true, yep. Yeah, that is the case.
Dude, how did we get such a death bracket? Like, that's just disgusting seeing.
Well, you
all
see,
these
there was
teams
this
face each
country
other.
called the Netherlands,
Yeah.
and they sent Indonesia down here, messed everything up in the process.
So we just blame the Dutch, is what you're saying.
I mean, they kind of did that thing.
They did do that thing. But man, that thing was great to watch, but Indonesia definitely not feeling that great after that thing that we are talking about. We're going to be seeing Germany's ban first. Korneko deciding to pick first as winning the role. You can choose which one you want to do. I think Germany probably going to ban Hidden. Hidden 2 is, I think, the obvious choice for pretty much everybody here.
Yeah, and I feel like the ban choice is probably going to be pretty obvious for Indonesia. You kind of want to ban Hard Rock against Germany. They're one of the best Hard Rock teams in the whole tournament as the 11th seed.
Yeah, that is for sure. I mean, if we had any match, you could predict the bans down to like just 1 or 2 maps. It's this one. Germany is for sure banning Hidden 2. I mean, they even have the Indonesian mapper buff. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
The Hidden 2 ban coming in from Germany. Indonesia, I'd say probably Hard Rock 1, I think would be the safest ban for them.
Yeah, especially because it's been such a popular pick the whole weekend. And come on, this is Germany you're playing against.
Yeah, they're going to be completely stomping the consistency Hard Rock pick, that is for sure.
It really just comes down to how good the Indonesian players are at all the Hard Rock picks, respectively.
Yeah, I think we saw in Netamar, he was doing really well earlier.
Oh,
so that's surprising.
Interesting.
Yeah,
the
Nomad
mechanics,
2.
man.
Yeah, Nomad 2 being banned from Indonesia instead of a Hard Rock like we were thinking. I mean, it does make a bit of sense. Maybe they just don't have that third player to be able to step up on a Nomad compared to a Hard Rock. But we are getting into the first pick as well from Indonesia, Hidden 1. No surprise there at all.
You know, of course, Indonesia could be perfectly confident in their Hard Rock game and just might be waiting for Germany to pick the Hard Rocks.
That is also a potential thought. Is also, I think the Hard Rocks this week are a bit easier than most of the rest of the pool. So maybe they think the gaps shouldn't be that large on the Hard Rock, considering it is a bit on the easier side if you can actually play these maps. It's definitely harder than last week, but last week provided more potential for misses on the higher end teams, and both of these teams are pretty strong. So.
Sure, that is very true indeed here, but they decided to go with the consistency hidden pick here, the 4-minute AR9 hidden map.
Yeah, this one is really brutal. I mean, we've seen so many players struggle on this throughout the whole weekend.
It's quite the understatement.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. I think we saw some players getting like 700s. So definitely see some pretty low scores coming out on this one, but both these teams have pretty solid rosters, especially for a map like this. I think even Germany could put up a fight on this, even though they're not known for their hidden.
Definitely have the roster for it.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing Nokroi, Marvel, and Loom on the side of Germany, Madoka Ayakawa, Galaxy, and Korneko on the side of Indonesia. No Nanabaru for hidden. It's something that, you know, maybe we should be seeing more of, considering he's just that good of a player, but not that confident with the hidden, it seems. I mean, he's got 3 good hidden players backing him, so he doesn't need to play hidden.
You definitely want to conserve the stamina of one of your top players when it doesn't have to be exerted. Korneko will start off with the early miss here, traded by Nokroi.
Yeah, Korneko's miss was actually quite a bit, or dropped all the way down to an A rank for a minute. Nokroi and Galaxy finding a few misses, though really not liking this intro.
Arbello, gonna be the second German player to fall. So it's only Loom and Madoka. Madoka goes down, it's only Loom.
Yeah, only 1 FC already, it's only been 300 combo. I mean, that just shows how brutal this map really is.
Only 1 FC remaining, it's an SS at that. Korneko, pretty much with an FC, just had a very early miss, but Indonesia are trailing behind as Germany take the lead.
The Galaxy missing is going to just make that lead so much bigger. It's already going to be almost 80,000 points right here lead for Germany.
It's definitely not something Indonesia can have here. Galaxy is really struggling. It's traded by Nokroi there. But Madoka just can't seem to quite get fully in rhythm. Seems to be able to get a nice couple hundred combo going, but finding a few consistent misses here and there. So far is looking good, but Marmelo and Loom, man, just doing the work for Germany.
Yeah, Loom especially he's just going with the FC still. 800 combo win, and he's just showing up in Indonesia right now, all by himself. Score point lead is already at about 100,000. It's not looking that bright for Indonesia's first pick of the match.
Yeah, Loom is single-handedly canceling out Galaxy and Korneko right now.
Nokroi does drop, so it's going to make it a little bit tighter, but they got a pretty solid lead already with Marvin and Loom just doing really well.
They do, but that combo advantage is actually going to start to shift over towards Indonesia now as Galaxy and Korneko's combo begin to overtake Loom and Marmelo. Madoka as well has recovered quite nicely. That double miss traded by Madoka. Oh, Korneko! That's absolutely massive. Korneko's miss took the wind out of Indonesia's sails there. They had a chance to cancel out Loom.
Dude, that guy, he's going. I don't know if he's going to miss considering how he's playing. Nokroi missing quite a bit, so it could get a little spicy here towards the end of the map. Only about 1/5 of the map remaining. Only about 50,000 points in the lead for Indonesia. It's going to shrink a bit. Loom does drop, so that's going to be a huge momentum shift. Indonesia has a chance to bring it back and keep their combos going. Marv drops.
Wait a minute.
It's going to shift.
Wait a minute. Not after
Marv
this
drops again.
No, not like this.
Indonesia's holding the strong.
Wow.
No drops. It swaps over.
And all of a sudden, the hunters have become the hunted.
Oh, yeah.
Indonesia saving a break point at the last second, able to convert. Germany fall apart. Unbelievable. Despite a 980k performance from Loom, Indonesia take it.
Yeah, that was really close, especially for a hidden point. Like, that score gap is about 70,000 score gap right here, but it was definitely not that far apart throughout the whole match. It's just that Germany did have a bit of a collapse towards the end, and Indonesia held strong when they needed to. So well played to all the Indonesians on that one. All pretty decent combos. Nokroi not having the best of times on that map. It's a bit behind everybody else, but he doesn't play the hidden as well as everybody else in the lobby, so it is to be expected to a degree.
Yeah, but definitely Germany showing that they're definitely an underrated team when it comes to hidden. Nice scores coming out of Loom and Marshmallow. As you said, unfortunately, just no Kuroi not having the best of times there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Germany go right to the Hard Rock, or even possibly the double time would be a good counter for that.
It's going to be a mixed mod.
That one shocks me a bit, because they're going to have at least one player sticking on the hidden. And probably going to be Loom on the side of Germany, considering how he did just then. Wouldn't be surprised to see maybe no Kuroi play Hard Rock, Marshmallow play Nomad, even Nurku could come and play Hard Rock for Germany if they really wanted to.
You know, I think that's what they're looking for here, to keep the same 3 players in, but to switch to something that can feed the hot hand in Loom right now, and allow no Kuroi to really sink his teeth into something he enjoys here on the Hard Rock pick.
I think it definitely makes sense overall. One thing that I would also be expecting to see from Indonesia is having Netamaru come into Hard Rock.
You see, you say that, and you'd expect that, but there's a start command.
We're not seeing Netamaru.
We're not seeing Netamaru, and I don't want to say he's not here, but because it's only 2 maps in, but
if Netamaru isn't able to be at this match, that's actually a huge loss for Indonesia. Like, he is by far their best player and best performer so far in the tournament.
You can't exactly assume that just yet because it's only round 2, but
I mean, we do see Ipanpan playing the Hard Rock on this. He's definitely capable. I mean, that guy has showed up in several community tournaments in the past on a lot of hard maps. Both him and Madoka are getting very early drops. So.
Yeah, and another one for Ipanpan.
Sizable lead already for Germany, about 120,000 points. Getting into the first course of the map, halfway in. Not looking that great for Indonesia. They did cover their combos quite a bit so far, though.
Germany, what incredible consistency there. Only gonna be 1 miss out of 3 players.
Yeah, honestly, just such a great score from Germany on that mixed mod 1. I mean, you can see why they picked it. No Kuroi and Loom, both with the SSs. Marshmallow only 1 miss. That's gonna probably be one of the better team scores on that map throughout the whole week, so well played.
Just nothing Indonesia could do. Germany never gave him a chance to take that one away. So 1-1. As we expected, a closely contested match between these two teams. Good to see both of them convert their opening picks.
And Indonesia's firing straight back with double time 3. Bringing out the Air 9 double time versus Germany. I think it's something that you could definitely do. It's just that Germany does have the players or specialists in this. They have Yuka, who's pretty good in the double time, but they also haven't been performing the best this tournament so far. So maybe they're trying to hope that he doesn't have that great of a run on this. The thing is, he definitely has the potential to be able to just pull out an FC. So I don't know.
And you Gotta love a double time pick here from Indonesia, diversifying the skill sets, testing Germany on double time, but also essentially forcing Germany into a hard rock pick on their next pick, leaving that HR pool open.
We are going to be seeing Roy stepping out, I believe. Lume staying in. Lume performing so well so far in this match in both of these two maps, so it makes sense keeping him in, even though he's not that known for double time. He's definitely known for just being a solid player that you just rely on.
We see Ryuka checking in for Germany as well, alongside Nerfu. Also, everyone says his name is Loom, but he's German. Wouldn't it be Lume?
See, probably, but
you know,
there's a lot of names that you can just go either way. Like Ipanpan, that could be Ipanpan. Do we know? I mean, we'd have to ask him, but which one really is it?
True.
So we are going to be getting started into this one. Perneko and Urabe Mikoto with Ryuka and Ipanpan. Everybody's just pretty much early missing except for the two bottom German players, Lume and Nerf.
Yeah, as I say, there's only one trade on the side of Germany throughout all that from Ryuka, Nerfu, and Loom. Pulling away here.
This is one of the shorter double time picks, only 2 minutes long, so not going to be that long of a match for this one.
Yeah, and they're going to have to recover and wait. And there's a miss from Nerfu on the side of Germany. It's not traded.
Ryuka also misses with them. It's going to swing the lead right back to Indonesia on this. Ryuka mixes again. It's going to just build it up further and further.
We're still not even halfway, though, despite how short this map is. There's still plenty of time. Ipanpan coming down. Oh, there's another double miss out of Indonesia. Advantage Germany. Tug of war very much this one halfway through.
That's another double miss, triple miss actually for Ipanpan, Loom, and Nerfu. It's going to be more favored towards Indonesia. Two combos going in. Urabe Miko still with the FC for one miss right in the intro.
There's been 4 lead changes in this one already on a short double time with a third of the map left. Make it 5. No, not quite. Yeah, it is.
This is neck and neck going to the ending. Ryuka misses. He's going to swing it right over to Indonesia towards the ending of the map. Only 1/4 of the map left. Nerfu drops.
It's all going to be in these final sections. Indonesia pulling away. Germany needs some help. Indo checking out. If Ipanpan would have missed.
Close.
They need one more though. It's not enough. It's not enough for Germany.
There's another one from Ipanpan.
It's going to get real close. It's going to get close at the end. Is it going to be enough for the Germans?
I don't think it's enough. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. That's definitely enough.
That'll do it. Disaster right before the spinner.
Oh, no.
Spin battle. Germany.
That's a 6,000 point win at the end.
6K. Just under
just
6K. Oh, my goodness.
That is completely heartbreaking for Indonesia, losing that one right at the end. That's going to be a break point. Germany taking the double time away from Indonesia.
Oh, baby, that is absolutely massive for Germany to steal a break point away like that. Ipanpan just one miss too many in the ending there. Oh, wow, right before the spinner. That was literally about 4 to 5 notes before the spinner. And now, Germany, a chance to make it a 2-point lead. It's not over after you get the break point. You have to convert your pick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, Indonesia kind of taunting them, leaving that hard rock pool out. I wouldn't call it maybe taunting exactly, but certainly leaving that temptation out there.
I mean, for me, it's just even crazier the fact that Indonesia seemingly not having Netamaru for this match. Yeah, there it is.
And that's really what you have to pick it for, you know, to really confirm that suspicion, because we have not seen Netamaru 3 maps in. And now here's a hard rock pick, so we know that they would throw Netamaru in here for sure.
For sure, surely, right? But even though Indonesia not having Netamaru for this match, you know, they still qualified seed number 9 without him.
Yeah,
He
that
didn't
is
play
true.
qualifiers.
That's true.
So-
You know.
Theoretically, Indonesia still probably should be favored over Germany, being the higher seed, even without their star player. So,
Yeah, these teams should just be like evenly matched essentially. But
on Hard Rock, though, I don't know.
yeah, I don't know if I would call them evenly matched on Hard Rock. Germany literally outperformed everybody else in the whole tournament in the Hard Rock qualifiers. Literally, I believe they were the #1 Hard Rock team.
Yeah, they were up there. It was really close. I think USA might have been #1 over Germany, but Germany was definitely in the top 3. I remember that for sure.
I know Germany had like a first place on one and like a second or third on the other Hard Rock
Yeah,
map.
it was
So,
really up there.
I mean, they are essentially some of the best out there, and they have some of the most veteran players when it comes to Hard Rock. Loom is going to find an early miss. Will be taking hidden, as well as Urabe Mikoto, the Sabaton. Yeah, that is kind of uncanny there. One will be traded back by Urabe.
Probably going to be about even with those 2 misses. That one's going to shift it with Nokoroi missing at about 250 combo. Rabe trading it back, but he's the one who already broke, so it's not as punishing.
Yeah, Indonesia should retain a slight advantage as long as Urabe can recover, but I say that Germany is going to be pulling that back.
Yeah, they're pretty much nearly dead even. Maybe like 1 or 2,000 point advantage right now for Germany, but that can be easily made up for with just droplets and sprinters.
It definitely won't be the deciding factor here.
Yeah, especially as Nokoroi does get another miss. That one is traded with Urabe Mikoto again.
Oh,
Marvella gets a pretty massive miss. It's already down to 98.7 act.
Yeah, that was quite the collapse there. But Urabe's going to trade it. Urabe Mikoto also taking some act here below 99 as well. That is what is keeping Germany in contention here. Marvella will find yet another.
And we still see the 2 bottom Indonesia players still holding on to the FCs, keeping strong for Urabe Mikoto in the top.
Yeah, and only 1 FC on the side of Germany. Loom putting into work. But twin FCs starting to add up here.
Pom missed like a 4 combo, which is a bit unfortunate for him. He'd actually have the SS right now if it wasn't for that very, very early miss.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even notice it either until I looked at him and Korneko. I'm like, wait a minute. These numbers aren't the same.
Oh, big miss from Urabe there.
And missing in the slow section, not what you really want.
Despite that,
Even things up, I think.
it actually won't though. It's just going to even out the
Close.
combo advantage because 2 FCs. Germany's slightly pulling it, but it's going to be very slowly.
It's a 3,000 point differential right here. That's not going to be just enough for just spinners and accuracy. So we're going to need to see at least another few misses from Indonesia if Germany want to take this one home.
Actually, they might be able to do it with no misses here as long as Nokoroi and Marvella can keep building the combo because their combined combo is more than an FC, and Urabe's consistently struggling here.
Oh yeah, but combo cap's at 200. You ain't gaining more points after 200.
I thought that changed.
Nope. We wanted to change it, but sadly couldn't get it in this year.
So I was lied to.
I ain't saying anything about that.
This
but
is a
these teams are
conspiracy.
so close.
Anyway, it's, oh my goodness, it's all gonna come down to the last few sections of the map. These FCs, we'll call them FCs.
Marvella misses, and that's gonna seal it. Yep.
Yep.
6,000. That's another break point. 2 break points in a row.
Yeah, able to cancel out the previous point with a break point of their own. One. The pick now going back over to Germany. Or my bad, Indonesia. That was Germany's pick on the Hard Rock.
Tied it up 2-2. Yeah, now imagine if Netamar was here, playing for that top slot in Indonesia instead of Robin Mikoto. Maybe we see a triple FC. Just saying. Definitely possible.
We definitely see 3 million points there, potentially.
Oh, yeah. But Indonesia showing we don't need Netamar. We got this. They can at least put up pretty much an equal fight against Germany on these maps. Pick from Indonesia. Probably going to go with the other hidden, I'd assume. Hidden 3. But the thing is, Germany got a bit of a German map buff on Hidden 3, so they are going to go with the Nomad 4, the Convert. I think this is also a fair pick.
The sole convert of the pool, Nomad 4. It's going to be Integral Cube. And oh boy, 6-star converts.
Yeah, this one's a bit on the easier side, all things considered. Like, there's a few hard jumps, right? But most people are going to miss the same thing if they're going to miss. And this map shouldn't see any scores below 900k, definitely not for these two teams. So we're going to see pretty high scores overall. It's just going to be a long marathon slugfest though. Alright, can you hit this jump? Good job. Can you hit the next one? Nice. And how many jumps can you hit? That's pretty much going to decide who's going to win this map.
And there's a start command. We're going to get right into it. No substitutions really here. Aside from Madoka coming in for Robin Mikoto on the side of Indonesia. Time for some convert jumps. Round 5.
Yeah, there is one pretty far double jump right at the beginning, about somewhere slightly after 100 combos. So if you're going to see an early break, it is definitely going to be there. I think at least one person's going to miss it. So be on the lookout for that one.
I'm so excited for a 100 combo now.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty brutal jump. Slightly after 100. Right there, we do see Lume missing on that jump I was mentioning. So it's going to be a small advantage for Indonesia in the intro.
Only one player getting caught out by that. That is a nasty double jump. Like you said, there's plenty more to trip them up in this map.
Neko missing on one of the easier parts. A bit unexpected right there, but is going to swing the advantage, especially with that second whisper.
Yeah, right as Lume gets that 200 combo. Now it's all Germany.
Scary thing is, Koneko's also been pretty solid for Indonesia overall this match. He's been having, I'd say, probably some of the better scores for Indonesia. So having him miss 2 times early on, not the greatest of signs, but if there's anyone who could also bring it back and stay consistent, it's going to be him.
Yeah, it's still very close. It's a 1-miss game. Thankfully for them, on the side of both players, both teams, players that missed, they have some consistent teammates backing them up.
Marshmallow does break. That's gonna pretty much even it out. Maybe slight advantage for Indonesia going into the second half of the map. All things considered, once everybody reaches that 200 combo, yep, it's gonna swap over right there.
To the lead they go. And they'll see it at the break.
They see that score. It's only 4,000 points. It's going to get a little bit more, maybe about 7,000 once Marshmallow hits that 200 combo, but it's super tight in the end. The thing is, the ending a bit harder than the rest of the map, so I don't think we'll be seeing these 3 SSs that we still have from Nokore, Madoka, and Yupanpon much longer.
We'll see how big this league gets to. Like you said, it's definitely not going to get to more than 10k for sure. all going to come down to the final quarter of the map, as the past 3 maps have essentially come down to.
Everybody holding pretty well on this first part of the second course. No misses yet.
And that bodes well for Indonesia. But they will have to hold all the way to secure the point. The Germans hot on their heels. And now things getting a little more comfortable for him. Oh,
Marvelo also misses. That's a huge lead now going for Indonesia right into this very tiny last sliver of the map. That's a double miss though, but it is traded once with Marvelo, so it's still going to be advantage Indonesia.
Yeah, and I don't think there is enough time for No Kuroi to do enough damage. Unless Korneko dropped. That would have been the only way.
But even then, it's still right at the very end of the map. We only got a little bit left. And that is going to be stealing point number 3 for Indonesia at the very end of this map. It is going to be 3-2 Indonesia, going on to Germany's pick for the next map.
And now the pressure is back on Germany to convert once again. An SS from No Kuroi, alas to no avail, but a brilliant score nonetheless.
And these two scores from both of these teams, they both got over 2.9 million. Those are really solid scores, even for this map where you usually have higher score anyways. Having that much is still just really good scores. I can't say it enough. It's just, that's probably better than most teams, you know? And seeing both of these teams in the losers bracket, by the way, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah, only one of these teams is going through to the top 12. And they're both top 12 seeds. That just goes to show how crazy this year's World Cup has been. But Germany, where will they go? One mixed mod.
Hard Rock didn't go the best for them. I do think mixed mod is probably a good choice here. Maybe go with the Hard Rock and then, yeah, Hard Rock on the mixed mod too. Probably go for a sizable score difference on that specifically, because it is pretty challenging to play mixed mod 2 with the Hard Rock if you're not that confident on it.
Absolutely. And, I mean, No Kuroi is absolutely locked in right now, so putting No Kuroi back on Nomon is always a good idea.
Thing is, maybe he'll be forced to play Hard Rock on this one? Not too sure. I do think Lume is going to be playing the Hidden. That's probably what's going to be happening. Either that or Marv.
And of course, they won't move into the proper slots for us, of course, but we know it's probably going to be Mendoka versus Lume on the Hidden for sure. And the thing is, realistically, the other mods lineup could be either way for either side, really. But it's going to be Korneko and Marvelo on Hard Rock, No Kuroi and Ipanpan on No Mod makes sense.
Yeah, Ipanpan swapping off the Hard Rock compared to the previous mixed mod. We did see him Hard Rock that mixed mod 1, seen Korneko Hard Rock the mixed mod 2. Maybe he's played this one just a little bit more. Probably feels a bit more comfortable on these jumps.
Early miss out of Ipanpan there. So, slight German lead.
Yeah, this map is really short. You see that 1 minute and 40-second mark. Another miss from Korneko. That's already going to balloon the lead so much already, just in its early stages.
And so far, it's looking like all 3 of the German players have had a good launch indeed here. 3 SSs. And now Indonesia are simply at their mercy. Lume is going to find the first German miss right as everybody hits 200 combos, so that is going to help pretty big. That'll swing things back, but Madoka Ayukawa getting caught out there.
Yeah, still going to be a sizable advantage for Germany, but if they get even just 1 miss, it could definitely just swing everything. As long as that 1 miss is going to be from No Kuroi Marv, but it is going to be from Loom, so it's not going to be as punishing as it would have been if it was from the other two players.
Tell you this right now, I'm not betting on no Kuroi to miss the way his platter is looking right now. Look at no Kuroi.
And we had 4 misses from everybody else. Marvel actually missing twice, so it might get a little bit close towards the ending here. Korneko does drop on the Hard Rock. It's not going to get close anymore.
I told you, no Kuroi is not missing. Coming in on the Nomad. Delivering an equalizer for Germany here.
Yeah, they definitely needed that one. It's going to be tied up 3-3. No Kuroi with another SS. Bringing home the SS on the Nomad slot for Mixed Mod 2. Well played.
Let the man cook indeed. No Kuroi. Back-to-back double S's. It was pretty close the whole way, and then everybody fell except for no Kuroi.
Yeah, everybody having pretty similar scores. We all see in that 840, 870,000 range, and then you just see no Kuroi with the 1 million.
Just, I wonder what happened here. Oh, it's pretty easy to tell. But like you said, the other 5 players were essentially all evenly matched, all similar scores.
Heading into the next pick from Indonesia, could be seeing the hidden 3, like we said before. Probably one of the better picks that they could do, I think. Maybe even something like the Nomad 3 could be interesting from Indonesia as well.
Yeah, I definitely don't think Nomad 1 is going to be an option for Indonesia right now with just how well no Kuroi is playing on Nomad maps in general of low AR, mid AR, high AR. He's just knocking them out of the park. It's going to be hidden 3.
Yeah, this one makes probably the most sense out of all the remaining maps. Although it is German mapper buff for Germany, but it isn't. So I think those two kind of cancel it out a little bit.
They're going to switch things up a little bit here, but this is not the low AR hidden.
We actually have the mapper in the chat saying, my map, free win for Germany right here. So if they don't win, you know who to blame.
Is it a mapper buff or a mapper debuff for Germany? We're going to find out.
Yeah. All things considered, Indonesia probably a little bit favored on this one, but you never know. Lume had a really good score on the hidden one earlier. Marshmallow and Nope are definitely able to perform this map. A lot less hidden intensive.
You know, and I hate to sound like a broken record here, but you know, I'm looking at no Kuroi here because the last time they played the hidden, it was the low AR hidden. No Kuroi didn't have a good time, and that was the difference maker. But this isn't low AR, so we'll see. We know Lume and Marshmallow can hang here. We know Indonesia's got at least 2 of the 3 players are going to have a good time with this, you know.
Yeah, this map essentially plays like a Nomad map, all things considered. You don't really notice that you're playing hidden. Marshmallow with a very early miss though. Small advantage to Indonesia right out of the gate.
But hey, you want those early misses if you're going to find them. You want them early. But now, oh, no Kuroi going down. Traded by Madoka. So it's 2 misses to 1. Indonesia advantage.
Another miss from Marv. It's going to make things quite a bit larger of a lead for Indonesia. Madoka misses again about 100 combo, not as punishing. That one's going to be a little bit more painful. Along with that one, he's not having a good time into this part of the map. That lead, he's really not having a good time on these streams. But Note is going to follow up with 2 more misses. Marvello missing himself. We just see Korneko and Papon holding strong for Madoka on that top slot, keeping the lead in Indonesia's favor.
Yeah, it's a 2v1 essentially. But, we'll have to see.
Misses that we just saw?
Was that 3 misses that we just saw? Or client? Oh, man. Worst timing. Worst timing. But Madoka and Marvello struggling mightily on this pick. No Kuroi just finding a couple misses here and there. In between a few hundred combo. Korneko goes down. That is pretty big, but
Lume goes down too.
Trades.
only see Pon holding the combo here throughout the whole lobby. Everybody else is broke. You know, everybody else is below 200 combo. Pon just got a casual 1,000 combo, by the way. No Corey missing again. That lead is gonna go all the way up to about 90,000. We only have maybe 1/3 of the map left.
And Indonesia looking strong on the hit.
Pon misses.
Oh, in the slow section too. You hate to see a big combo go like that. But that is exactly what Germany needed. And there's another miss from a Pon, and that is exactly what Germany needed.
Yeah, you see that blue bar? It's shrinking a little bit.
It's
just
happening again. It's coming towards the center, Andrew. Again, not again, not again.
We only got just a little bit left of the map, but it is enough if we see a few more misses on the side of Indonesia. That is one miss.
Traded.
Gonna need at least one more. That one's gonna be a trade. Oh.
Yeah, now they're just trading, so it looks
both
like
top
Indonesia's
players just
good.
collapsed at the end of it. Yeah. Indonesia will be able to take it home. That last hidden 3 pick.
Trade after trade after trade. Germany just couldn't capitalize at the end there.
Super nice scores from both Proneko and Lume. 990,000, both of them. Well played. That's no more hiddens for Indonesia. Can't really bully Germany on the hidden anymore. So they're gonna have to find something else that'll work. Germany going straight into double time 2.
Love to see the confidence. Both teams still have their timeouts, and that's very important to consider going forward after this pick. Because we're either going to be tied at 4 or Indonesia is going to be at match point.
Yeah, either way, after this one, it's going to get a lot more spicy going into the next picks. We're going to see Nokore stepping out for a nerf. Not a surprise there. I'm assuming we're going to be seeing Inryuka also stepping in for Marmello. There we are. Robert Mikoto stepping in for Madoka Aikawa. No surprises here.
And again, Sekre, you know, we see a lot, we talk a lot about momentum in matches like that. As someone who plays at the top levels of this tournament, how big of that, you know, how big a factor is that in a match?
Well, this map in particular is pretty much do or die for Germany. If you lose this pick, you're really not having a good time. You have to go 3-5 against Indonesia. You have to win one of their picks, and then you have to win the next pick, and then the tiebreaker to be able to win the whole match. So this pick is definitely the most important one out of the whole match. And the winner of this one is probably having a really good shot of winning the whole match. It's going to be super nerve-wracking, and this map in particular, really tough on the fingers. See early misses from Rabin Mikoto and Inryuka. So nerves going to probably play a bit more of a factor in this map.
And interesting to note, Rabin Mikoto electing to not take hidden this time on double time.
Yeah, super Proneko.
And there's a miss out of it, Pon, so advantage Germany. And like you said, this is the most critical pick, but Germany had the advantage on DT last time.
Two quick misses from Proneko right there in succession, so it's going to be a little bit more punishing than just one miss. Germany having a pretty solid lead going into the second half of the map very soon. Rabin Mikoto misses, and that's all the combos down for Indonesia. They're
already
really
over
just
100K.
struggling on this DT.
Just like that, halfway through, they're going to see the score gap and know that it is over 100,000, 150,000 nearly.
It's going to get bigger too. Those combos are not at 200 yet. It's just going to get larger and larger. The thing is, this map does have a bit of collapse potential, I'd say, on the second half. So even though it is looking pretty grim, I don't think it's completely over yet. It's going to be all dependent on if Germany just collapse. That's one miss so far. It is traded by Robert Mikoto, though.
Unfortunately, Indo are going to need a lot more than that heading into the final quarter. And Ryuka and Lume looking really good, really consistent here.
Heading into the final seconds of the map, we just see 3 misses on the side of Indonesia. That's just going to completely seal the door shut on this pick. We're going to be heading into a 4-4. And breaks his FC at the end, sadly.
The possibility of a tiebreaker now. increasing tenfold here. 4-4. And there's a nice when you see it moment on screen. And it's gone.
It's already gone. It was only there for just a few seconds.
Only the real ones saw it.
Yeah, only 2 more picks left in this match. We're going to be seeing 2 picks regardless. And these 2 picks, we're going to be seeing Nomad 3 coming in for Indonesia, the X-Gon map. I think this is probably the best pick that they had left. Either that or Nomad 1 could have also been. Actually, no, Nomad 1 versus Germany. Yeah, this is the best pick. That's for sure. My only worry now is if Germany can force a tiebreaker. I think Germany has a really solid edge on the tiebreaker specifically. I've seen Germany over the years do pretty well on tiebreakers considering they have No Koroi, Loom, and Marmello, just 3 powerhouses on that Nomad.
Yeah, Germany have just been the slightly more consistent team across the board. I would have to agree with you on that so far in this match. But Indonesia have risen to the occasion when it's mattered. We'll see if they can continue to do so here. And they decide to go the X-Gon map, no Mud 3.
No misses in the intro so far on that. Oh, that's a double miss for Indonesia.
Oh, right after a 200 combo intro. That is not how you wanted to start this map if you're Indonesia. But they, they get help, thankfully. They really needed that.
Yeah, if they didn't have that.
They just got bailed out.
Completely bailed out. That's not looking good either with Madoka finding another miss in that top right of your screen.
Yeah, so it'll be a slight lead for Germany, but I mean a much better position for Indonesia than they would have been.
Yeah, it was looking a pretty bit doomed there, not gonna lie. But this map is pretty difficult, all things considered. We are going to be getting into the harder part of the map. Going on this one again. A little bit of a pause here.
Quiet decides to wake up. Uh-oh.
Hopefully not a disconnect from Nokoroi. Would be pretty unfortunate. We do see 2 trades coming in from Mark Miller and Hayakawa on that first little wiggle. Nokoroi is back.
But unfortunately he is slot 1, which controls the audio, so.
Yeah, we do need that.
So panic button must be pressed. So we're gonna miss a little bit of this action here, but get him synced back up and
actually have a pretty huge lead for Germany after quite a bit of misses from Indonesia. Nobody has a combo on Indonesia. That's 120,000 points. Where did that come from?
It looks like Indonesia have just been consistently finding misses. And as you can see on the side of Germany, 3 combos above 200. 0 combos above 200 for Indonesia.
Yeah, and if Germany wins this, that's going to be a break point. It's going to be their pick next. Going 5-4. And that is really not a good sign for Indonesia. Yeah, they see it's pretty much over already.
The break point secured for Germany. A chance to put it away and dodge a tie break. You have to wonder if they go with Hard Rock or will they go with that last double time map.
Or even Nomad 1, honestly. Like, all these last picks are pretty good for Germany, I'd say. Winning that one is just so huge. Brings them up to 5-4, their pick. And frankly speaking, all the maps remaining are Germany favored. So it's going to be quite an uphill battle for Indonesia. Yeah, they got to go straight to the hard rock. No Koroi is like, I know what I'm picking. He picks it instantly.
And I mean, you know, if you're Germany, I feel like this makes sense. You got one chance to put it away or send it goes to tiebreak. You're the best Hard Rock team in the tournament, arguably. Why not? AFB.
I personally would have went with Hard Rock 2 myself, but this one, I mean, hey, they're both Hard Rock picks. Germany's good at Hard Rock, so.
The logic behind their picks has been very simple tonight, and it has worked out for them every single time nearly.
Yeah.
Only one break point. I mean, that's pretty rare when you can go into a match with an opponent that's pretty evenly matched and say only came out with one break point allowed.
Yeah, I mean, it also is because these two teams are a bit opposite in their skill sets, I'd say. Indonesia being a hidden favorite team, Germany being Hard Rock favorite team. So it makes a bit of sense, but it's still just a neck and neck battle throughout this whole match pretty much.
Here we go. Looks like we're about to get started.
Yep.
No
Hard
Rock
Rock 3.
hopping in.
Custom song of this pool. First custom song of the Catch World Cup. Arrhenius. Thank you, Drew. Toromara for song. It's a great song. I love it. What better way to potentially wrap up this match? I couldn't think of one myself. Whoever wrote the script this year that's a good script. I like it.
Well, I'm sure Indonesia could think of one way better.
They probably could, but you know, maybe the script this year is German. We'll have to see after the results of this match.
I gotta remind you though, the last time there was a break point, it was traded immediately by another break point.
It definitely was. So there is definitely a chance. I have to see. This map only 2 minutes in length. It's not going to be a long one. It's going to be a quick one.
But you certainly do have to admire the taste of Germany trying to end it in style with a custom song.
Oh yeah.
On a mod they are very proficient on here. It's going to be the same 3 players for Germany that have gotten it done on Hard Rock. Koneko, the early miss for Indonesia.
Slightly before 200 combos, it's not going to be as punishing as a miss would be from now on out. Lume misses. That's going to swing it right back over to Indonesia in just a little bit once these scores start settling out.
Koneko dropping once again will put the ball right back in Germany's court here, quarter of the way through. Oh, Rabe, that is such an unfortunate miss. The slider.
Yeah, that's one of those misses that you just really hate to see, and as a player, it just hits you when you miss on a slider like that. It's really not the best. Germany still holding strong. Only one miss so far. Marmelo and Nokoroi both holding the FCs. Nokoroi with an SS still.
And now Germany looking to put this one out of reach and put this match away. Rabe Mikoto
He's missing a lot.
Struggling mightily here ever since that slider miss. Lume
that's 2 misses. It's traded once with Koneko.
Yeah, but
and Robin missing again.
It's a Pan versus no Karoi here. Nobody else has combos. There is no combo advantage.
Oh, Koneko missed right before the spinner too. It's about a 100,000 point lead. We only got 1/4 of the map left.
Problem is the Indonesians have no combo to capitalize. They're going to need an absolute meltdown from the Germans to stay in the World Cup. That they do. They need a complete team miss from Germany, probably multiple of them.
Yeah, that miss from Koneko, not what you really want if you're an Indonesian fan. And it's going to be sealing the deal here.
Is going to do it. A win for the ages for Germany.
Nokoroi with the SS on the final map. That guy has performed out of his mind today, along with Lume and Marmelo. They've all performed so well to be able to stay into this tournament.
Nokoroi, the MVP of the match for sure. And Germany will send Indonesia home 6-4. They move on to top 12.
Yeah, the only thing is they have to play against the loser of Chile versus, I believe, Philippines next week, and that's going to be, that's another hard match. And Indonesia, top 9 seed. They were seeded 9th, by the way. They're already out of the tournament. Bit unfortunate for them having their run. Got sent down to the losers bracket by the Netherlands and beat by Germany into the top 12 they go. Bit unfortunate for Indonesia, but Germany is our winners. They're going to be taking this match, rightfully so. They played super well today.
An absolutely stellar performance from the Germans. A real team effort and a big win on the back of their captain, Nokoroi. Absolute stellar performance. 3 SSs today, 4 FCs, I believe. Can't wait to look at his match cost.
It's gonna be up there.
That's gonna be at least a 1.7. You know it. But that's gonna be it for now. We've got a few more matches this weekend.
I believe we have one
bracket.
actually just a few minutes here.
Indeed. So Germany are going to find out who they get to play next week after this one wraps up. And at the same time, you will get to find out who you play next week.
I will. And that's going to be... Oof.
You
After
get the
seeing
winner.
how well Germany did, it's like these teams still can provide so much, even if they're in the losers bracket. You just can't take them lightly, you know. In Chile, Philippines, definitely 2 teams that you don't want to play against them. That's how strong they are. We're going to be seeing them face off in about 5 minutes. Stay around. We're going to be here. We're going to be bringing in some new casters momentarily, though. So, going to take a very quick break. And we're going to be coming right back at you with, honestly, probably an even closer match. We saw how close that Germany-Indonesia match was. This one has the potential to just completely go all the way and be even closer.
Yeah, it should be an absolute barn burner between the 4th seed and the 5th seed. We'll get you some new casters here in about 4 minutes' time, as well as Belgium, Finland. That's going to be happening immediately after the Chile-Philippines match. So stick around for that, our last elimination match. Hard to believe that the top 16 matches are this competitive, Secret.
Yeah, like, this pool is pretty hard, too, and you're still seeing just insane competition on such a hard pool. It just goes to show how well these teams in the middle of the pack have gotten. They've improved their level so much over the prior years.
Yep, absolutely massive depth here in the Catch World Cup. But we're going to take a quick break, and some new casters will get you through it. Stick around. Final winners bracket match of the weekend coming up. Chile, Philippines. Don't go anywhere.